What not to do in Rocket League. We show you guys everything from kickoff strats, not rotating certain ways, not doing this, doing that, you get it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's another tips video. If you guys are new, be sure to like, subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs. Drop a comment what tip you guys think I should add or what I should do next. Enjoy the video. Tip number 1, kickoffs. People nowadays, I'm even seeing at lower ranks, are hard cheating on kickoffs like this. And right when the balls hit, they're right here. And they don't give themselves time to react. If I was a new player, I think a big tip starting out is do not hard cheat on kickoffs. Soft cheat, give your time to react where the play's at, and then react from there. Here's an example at higher level of even not working for someone like me in top 100. So I cheat a little too close right here. So the balls hit, and at this time, it's just such a 50-50, and watch what happens. He gets the better 50. Now we are both out of position, my teammate and I. They have boost control. They have 100 boost. The guy shoots it high. I can't get it. My teammate's out of position, and this guy gets a free shot. Tip number 2. If you're ever in a pro lobby or anything and this happened, people would be on you, like, you know what I mean? So I want you to watch what my teammate does here. He goes for the corner boost. Then, besides leaving and going around it because he knows I'm going to need it because I just went for the kickoff, he takes it as well. And now he did not need 100 boosts to do that. Look, he still had 40 boosts left over, right? So on these kickoffs, no matter what, if the ball goes right, you cheat, you take this boost. The first thing you should be doing is you should be slowing down and picking up pennies and looking where to be at. Never, ever go to the corner, take this boost, and then round this boost and take it. You guys need to realize it's not just you on the field, and you need to leave boost for your teammates. Never take the boost like that on kickoffs. Tip number 3 on what not to do. Never be too flashy. I want you to watch this play I make right here. I get it over both defenders, make a great play. They both have no boost. And the obvious thing right here is what? A free shot. So tip number 3, never be too flashy. As you can see here, he over positioned. Next thing you know, he's trying to wave dash and he doesn't score. A lot of times nowadays, players think every single situation has to be some 50-50 wave dashing. And watch this player. He tilts himself and he stops moving his car. Like it, I'm telling you guys, a big thing is players nowadays, they try to be too flashy. You guys got to remember though, at high level, it's always going to be confusing for your teammate if you're constantly doing flip resets, wave dashing, because it's going to throw your teammate off of when to go. Also, it throws the other team off, which is nice. But remember, you're not in a call with your teammates most of the time you're playing ranked, so never be too flashy. Tip number 4, never rotate front post. Always rotate back post. A big thing to do at high level or any level is knowing when to rotate and how to rotate. So back post rotations are very important. Notice how the player you're watching right now is confusing the teammate. It confuses them because now there's 2 players in a similar area. What you want to do instead is something like this. This is a replay that I actually have now. So I go up, I see the play doesn't work, I can't be there. The other team starts to counter us. Mystics rotating where the ball's at, which is gonna, if I don't want to rotate there because it's gonna confuse my teammate. Karma, another former pro, she actually rotates in front, so I rotate far side away from the ball. Make sure you are rotating away from the ball, far side back post, so the opposite side where the ball's coming from. This will allow yourself to get better positioning and know where the ball's going to come from, and you can see the whole play better and visualize it, right? Both my teammates are pushed up. Now it's my turn to go. So now I get the free clear and we are out. Never rotate front post, always rotate back post. Tip number 5, never rotate through the play. Watch how confusing this can be sometimes, and it doesn't matter what playlist it is. So right here, he's gone for the ball a couple times in a row, right? And I've been keeping my space, but the ball's coming on the defensive end. Me, obviously I shouldn't have pushed up as much, but typically nobody ever just rotates through the play where the ball's coming from and backflips this. So it caught me off guard, right? So now we're both in this weird position. I get bumped and it ends up being a goal. Here's what the good thing would have been to do here. Rotate, and as the ball's coming down here, he flips out, goes around, I get the 50, he's back post, and now he gets the free clear. Rotate away and let your teammate go. The next tip is not believing in yourself. I know this is a basic one, but I'm being honest. At one point, no one ever believes they're going pro in a game when they first start playing it. They kind of just play to play, right? They don't believe they can hit flip resets, do this. They don't think they can go from diamond to champ to grand champ to SSL. yet alone the top 100 leaderboards. A lot of the time, players don't believe that, oh, I can get to this rank or I can do that. Do you think anyone just instantly can jump to SSL? No, it takes baby steps to get there. If you put in the work, you can do it. The next tip I have for you guys is don't take a 50 as last man. For one, you should never be left in a 1v1, but it ends up happening, and what players tend to do is they fly at the ball as last man once they notice it and they just try to 50. Your best bet here is to either only go if you know you have a clean beat from the 50, which if you're positioned properly, you should be able to. The best thing to do is try to shadow defense and buy time for your teammates to get back. It allows your teammate to get back and hopefully disrupt the play and hit the ball or demo the opponent dribbling at you. Shadow defense and try to buy your team time. That way you don't get scored on. Tip number 8 on what not to do. On your challenges as first man, don't just fly at the ball like this. This is me. The good thing to do here would be to drive up on the wall, fake challenge if I know I cannot hit the ball, and allow my teammate to play the next challenge with me still in the play. 2v2s, you can absolutely not get away with this because your teammate is instantly going to be in a 1v2 situation getting bumped. Remember, play it safe, never throw yourself out of the play as first man, and try to think about that. Tip number 9 on what not to do. Not respecting your opponents enough. Notice this play right here. This player taps it around and he probably thinks, oh, the other guy's teammate just went. So V6 is my teammate. He just went and fake child, right? Not a bad play. But this guy right here is thinking, no way this guy goes. Instantly I go and I just shoot it because I recognize he thinks I'm not going to go for it. I'll be honest, guys, a lot of the time at high level plays, the dumb play sometimes can work because it throws your opponent off. A person that does this very well at high level, pro level, that just made LAN actually is Dignitas Drees. Drees will challenge people at the most random times because it's one of those things where it's like, dude, there's no way this guy goes. But in reality, he really does go because he knows it's going to confuse him. So remember, always respect your opponents because things like this could happen. Tip number 10 on what not to do. Don't get too close to your teammates. If you space out properly, you should never be double committing. Always try to stay a decent distance away from your teammate unless you're trying to form a passing play and it's very obvious that the passing play is coming in and you're ready to shoot or pass the ball. Space out more because it's going to give less confusion to your teammates and yourself, and hopefully you won't have triple commits or double commits. Tip number 11, don't drive around boosting for no reason. At every level, you will notice, especially lower level, players have this thing of only picking up big boost and driving around going full speed, right? The best players in the world, such as First Killer, they'll pick up a corner boost and they'll be in the middle of the game and they won't use it for 10 seconds straight sometimes. They'll be flipping around, maybe using 7 boosts here, picking up a penny, and by the time the ball comes to them, they have 100 boosts to make a dribble play and to try to score. So don't drive around just using boosts for no reason. Tip number 12, don't play when tilted. If you guys have watched me on stream, there's so many times I rage, I get tilted. Bro, I went on a 14-game losing streak, but hey, I was streaming, so I wanted to keep the stream going because I don't want to just end, right? Try to keep your mental clear, and if things aren't going well, don't play tilted. It's the worst thing you can do in Rocket League. Try to take a break, sit in free play, or get off the game for a little bit and come back. Tip number 13 on what not to do. Don't panic on defense. This is a game from the other night I played, and watch how crazy this looks from my view. Knight goes for a ball, he goes for another ball. Next thing I know, he's going for another ball on defense, and we get scored on because of it, right? And he had 100 boosts. So Knight makes a good touch to the corner. He tries to control it, nothing wrong with it. Now he kind of confuses himself because he didn't get the perfect touch he wanted. Now he has 100 boosts, but he tries to go again, right? He misses, and then he panics and goes again. Now we're both up in the air. I only had 15 boosts this whole time. Now we're both out of the play, and it leads to a free goal from the opponent. Things are going to get hectic on defense, but the more calm and patient you are, honestly, usually leads to the best play. Because once one person starts panicking, it seems like everybody panics.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
Tip number 14, never play not confident. Players constantly hesitate and it throws themselves out of position or they don't make the right play because they're not confident in themselves. You know what you're capable of, so go for the play if you think it's the best play in the situation. You'll see players like Zen pulling off things that you're like, how did this guy just do this? I'm telling you, when I was a pro, the best time I was ever playing was when I was confident and I was hitting shots that like I didn't even know I could hit, but I was going for them because I had this groove of like, dude, I can hit this, I can do this. You know, it started getting confident. You guys would be surprised of how and what you can hit in Rocket League if you have confidence. Tip number 15 is not subbing to my YouTube. I'm going to be posting more tips videos, in-depth stuff like rotations. I can do anything you want. Just let me know in the comments below. I stream every night on Twitch. I'm trying to grind for you guys. We're on the road to 100K subs. You don't have to. But hey guys, if you guys did enjoy, I appreciate you guys for watching. Do the right thing. Today, we show you guys basically, well, to confidence, to head, I don't like that. Today, we show you guys everything from boost to rotating, certain boost. Today,